The battle between karate and wrestling can be an intriguing matchup of striking and takedowns. Both martial arts have their unique strengths and techniques, so let's explore how they compare in terms of striking and takedowns. Striking. Karate is a traditional martial art that emphasizes striking techniques such as punches, kicks, knees, and elbows. It focuses on generating power from the hips and using proper body mechanics to deliver strong and precise strikes. Karateka. Practitioners of karate learn various striking combinations, timing, distancing, and the ability to generate explosive force. Karate also incorporates blocking and evasive maneuvers to defend against strikes. On the other hand, wrestling primarily focuses on takedowns and grappling techniques. While striking is not the primary emphasis of wrestling, it does teach certain striking elements such as setups and controlling an opponent's posture. Strikes in wrestling are usually used to create openings for takedowns rather than to inflict damage. Takedowns. Wrestling is renowned for its takedown techniques. Wrestlers learn a wide array of takedowns, including single-leg takedowns, double-leg takedowns, throws, trips, and sweeps. They develop exceptional timing, balance, and explosive power to execute these techniques effectively. Wrestling also places a significant emphasis on controlling an opponent, once a takedown is achieved through techniques such as pinning and submission holds. While karate does not specialize in takedowns to the same extent as wrestling, it does incorporate throws and sweeps in certain styles and training methods. Karateka may learn techniques like hip throws, leg sweeps, or foot sweeps, which can be effective for off-balancing and taking an opponent to the ground. However, the focus of karate is typically more on striking than takedowns. Strategies and considerations. In a battle between karate and wrestling, the outcome can largely depend on the context and the skill level of the practitioners. Here are a few factors to consider. 1. Distance control. Karateka will aim to maintain distance to effectively utilize their striking techniques, while wrestlers will seek to close the distance and engage in clinch or takedown range. 2. Striking accuracy and power. Karateka will rely on their precision and power in strikes to inflict damage, while wrestlers may use striking techniques as setups for their takedowns. 3. Takedown defense. Karateka will need to have solid takedown defense skills to avoid being taken to the ground by wrestlers. This involves sprawls, evasive footwork, and maintaining a strong base. 4. Ground game. If the fight goes to the ground, wrestlers will typically have an advantage due to their expertise in grappling and ground control. Karateka may need to rely on their submission defense and get back to their feet as quickly as possible. It's important to note that both karate and wrestling have evolved and adapted over time, and there are now various hybrid styles and cross-training approaches that incorporate techniques from both arts. In an actual matchup, the individual skills, strategies, physical attributes, and training of the practitioners will ultimately determine the outcome. Overall, the battle between karate and wrestling can be fascinating, as it showcases the contrast between striking and takedown-oriented martial arts.